Hey everyone, Tin Man here, and I am back with the Daily Jail Update. So today we've got Bounty Hunter and Phantom Assassin both in jail from the Assassin strategy, but honestly, I don't feel like that is the biggest loss in the world for Assassins. Now, Bounty Hunter is a reasonable early game Assassin, but he often gets replaced by the mid or late game. And Phantom Assassin is a pretty big loss, but honestly, just losing one unit in that strategy doesn't cripple them at all because they have so many other options. You've got Ember Spirit, who still deals tons of damage, same with Slark, Faceless Void, and Templar Assassin, so there's still lots of really strong options available for Assassins, so I wouldn't rule them out by any means because of this jail. Also here in the top row, we've got Beastmaster jailed out, and Beastmaster is kind of one of my favorite build-around units with like the Brawny and the big physical damage from his Wild Axes effect, so that's obviously not going to work today without Beastmaster, and I think Hunters in general are going to suffer because of that. You don't have quite as impactful early game Hunters, but some late game Hunter strategies can still work with Sniper, Medusa, Mirana, Terrorblade are still all really strong options come the late game. Brawny is also further reduced by Bristleback being out, so really don't look too heavily at Brawnies for any reason. That also puts a lower priority on Axe as well, just because of these two are in jail. We also have Sven in jail, but he's the only one in jail from a typical Knights build. No other Knights are jailed, no Trolls or Healers other than Enchantress, who really doesn't fit into any kind of Knights build, so I wouldn't be at all opposed to trying some kind of Knights, Healers, Troll build today, just with Sven missing. That's not that big of a loss. Pudge goes into various warrior builds when you try to pair with Heartless, especially when you try to pair with things like Beastmaster, so being in jail is going to obviously hurt Heartless strategies, but he's the only one, so there's still lots of other good options, and even times when Pudge has been jailed, Heartless strategies are still reasonably strong even without him. Okay, down in this third row, we've got Io, and let's also talk about Enchantress as two Druids who are out. Honestly, this is probably low impact. You still want to prioritize Druids in the early game if you can find like Nature's Prophet so that you can get into Treant Protector and Lone Druid. Those are generally the more popular Druids anyway nowadays. So missing Io and Enchantress is not that big of a detriment to those other strategies. And honestly, these were just pretty low picked in any case. So not the biggest loss there. Tinker and Alchemist both being out means that scrappy strategies, like obviously 6 scrappy strategies no longer can exist with 3 of the 8 scrappies out, but 4 scrappy strategies can still kind of work. Actually, no, I kind of take that back. That's probably not the best idea. You're going to have like Clockwork, Timber Saw, and then you really just have to get Sniper and Weaver. And honestly, I would just try to avoid some scrappies because of that. If you want to like put I was gonna say if you want to put scrappies for mages, but that doesn't even work that well either, since Tinker is like the big magic damage source. So, maybe just avoid scrappies today. I'm just realizing that kind of all of the impactful ones are all going to be out, so scrappies in general are just not going to be that appealing today. Alchemist being out also kind of hurts these Heartless physical damage comps. You're missing Beastmaster, Pudge, Bristleback, and Alchemist. That's like all of your big like AoE physical damage comps. And obviously Kunkka is a minor loss to some warrior compositions. Not the biggest deal in the world though. Not like a Tidehunter or something. So what does that leave us with? Well, it leaves us with a lot of mages, because obviously nothing here really affects mages in any meaningful way. Brutes, Warlocks are still pretty strong. Alchemist being out is a loss to Warlocks, but it's by no means the end of the world. Just actually not missing any Brutes, so that's pretty good for that strategy. Assassins can still be viable just a little bit. And, some kind of like warrior late game hunter comps, just kind of like a good stuff comp, can still come together, even though you're missing some warriors like Kunkka and Pudge. Generally, those weren't the highest priority in that late game for those type of comps anyway, like Sniper and Gyrocopter type comps. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Good luck in your games today.